I just took a DNA test and it told me I'm the realest, prettiest chocolate out here with some good no cap. What's up, you guys, and welcome to a whole new album spotlight edition of Tony Approved. This time we're gonna shine an album spotlight on Dababy's new album, Blame It On Baby. Is it Blame It On Baby or Blame It On the Baby? I think it's Blame It On Baby.
Kaboom.
If this is your first time checking out a video from Tony Approved, if this is your first time checking out a video from Tony Approved, please make sure that you like and subscribe so you can stay in the know of everything that Tony Approved has coming at you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to wear these necklaces because they keep making these clinking noises and I just don't want to get to the editing part and can't hear it. So April 17th, we saw Dababy drop a whole new album. And I know some of you guys are like, what? Dababy just dropped a new album? He's dropped like 2 albums in the last year or so. Yes, I'm here with you. I have also heard Baby on Baby and Kirk, and I was actually here for Blame It On Baby. But let's go ahead and dive into it and let's see if it's Tony approved and see what I have to actually think about this album so far. Now, of course, before we dive into this album, I do have to say that this is first listen time opinions, of course, because music is an art. The opinions of true music lovers will change and transition as we continue to keep listening to this project. Just gotta put that out there.
Every single person in my life, to me, I'm the hero. But when it's up and then go down, it's you.
So when we get into this album cover, I actually think it's really dope that he has the corona mask on his face. Not sure if that was intentional, but I think it's a good representation of where we are right now. You know, with music, it's a timestamp and supposed to tell the audience of what was going on in the world around the time that this album dropped. So the whole fact that he has the corona mask on, I'm good with that. Also, if you guys haven't, make sure you check out his video Jump, which features Young Never Be Broke Again. He's featured on this record, and I thought the video was kind of cool because they had the kind of same setup. The background people in the video, not necessarily dancers, but they had cleaning crew in the video. In the video, they was cleaning the house. So everybody else in the video outside of Dababy and Young Never Be Broke Again, everybody else had on masks. So I thought it was a real cool way to kind of incorporate the mask into the video shoot, just in case this video was shot after the whole corona pandemic. And if it was shot before, hey, artists should take note. If you want to keep shooting videos, come up with creative ways of how everybody else in your video can wear masks. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
To be honest, I personally don't really have a favorite track as of yet. I know, and that's hard to believe with this album being so successful. It literally had 25 million streams within the first 30 minutes on Spotify. But if you think about it, I wonder how many more streams it had on Tidal, because you know, Tidal pays their artists more for their streams. They don't also release their streaming numbers, and I'm pretty sure he probably hit a higher number on Tidal. And if you guys aren't on the best music streaming app, please make sure that you go ahead and rotate yourself over, you know? But songs that definitely stuck out to me, I like the first track, Can't Stop. I think it's a good representation of an intro track, and it shows that even if Dababy keeps putting out consistent albums, he always set his albums up to actually be albums.
It ain't no stopping no nigga like me, this the intro, watch me get into. Let's go. Call me a cutie, I'm groovy. I know I turn piss into lemonade. Turn shit into sugar, that's chocolate pudding. Let you know I don't fuck with you anyway. No, I keep getting better. I'm all on the TV and net, I'm too vibe. Pull up with a vibe when we hop out, we vibe. I like moving in silence, no bother, no.
I like Pick Up with Quavo. I like the production of that beat. I do like the title track, Blame It On Baby. I think that's a really dope song. And I liked how he did the little video on did the arcade style video on his Instagram. I think that actually brought more attention to the track and made me pay attention to it more. I always say that those title tracks on albums should stand out, and yeah, this one stands out, especially because beat is so quirky. Like, it makes you definitely remember that song. I Am Feeling Find My Way. I do like that, even though we got it before the album, and everybody seems to really like Rockstar. That song is actually charting really well right now, so it seems like everybody, all you listeners out there who's heard the album, are actually gravitating towards that as well.
Lamborghini, a cop car, with a pistol on my hip like I'm a cop. My God told me to promise you gon' squeeze me. Better let me go today, if I ain't enough, go get the chop. It's safe to say I earned it, ain't a new, gave me nothing.
I think it's one of the main reasons why it's hard for me to pick a main songs or top 3 that I really super like, is because Dababy's sound is, for me, a major music consumer, not just the average person who just listens to 1 or 2 songs. As someone who listens to full albums as a full rotation of my music, of the way I listen to my music, Dababy's sound has kind of remained consistent with his last 3 albums, which is a good thing because he's established what his sound is, and when he's featured on another record, you'll definitely know it's Dababy. And I like the sound, don't get me wrong. With the heavy bass, it really makes you want to ride and bop. But like I said, it makes the music sound a lot of real consistent, and it just makes you kind of group all of the works kind of in the same category a little bit, if that makes sense, instead of separating them out through errors, you know. But hey, you know, I'm a Beehive member, so we just are really used to errors.
I get that mouth and I sit on the couch and I make her sit on it. Let's go. Yeah, I was that little.
The one feature that I heard a lot of people was kind of excited about when it came to this album was his feature with Megan. Probably because Cash really didn't get the proper run that it deserved. I mean, for the run that it did get, it did go platinum without a video and just some live performances. So they really did a good job on that. But you know, as a fan, we really would have loved to have a video instead of just a street anthem that we only play through our stereos. But nevertheless, we got a new feature with Megan. This time they actually slowed it down and got a lot nastier. They actually went and grabbed Ashanti and her classic hit Baby and mixed it in. I definitely like the fact that the baby didn't just sample the record. He actually added Ashanti on and let her add some fresh vocals to it and just add a little nice mix to it.
Let's go. Yeah, I was that little nigga take from his big home, especially if she flexible on. She call me baby.
I do like the song. I do think it's a standout track on the album. Hopefully we will get a video for it and they'll push it. I like the fact that Cash and Nasty really doesn't sound like each other. I think that's a nice progression. When it comes to their when it comes to the Megan and the Baby collaborations, it's a nice progression. You want variety when it comes to the sound and quality of your music. That's a good word for it. You want variety when it comes to the sound and the quality of your music. So I do like the fact that people will gravitate to this single because it doesn't sound like Cash. And to be honest, they're either gonna hate it or they're gonna love it. But it's a great song, so hopefully they love it.
Blame it on baby. I let the beat build. Okay, kid, drop the beat and watch me take it home.
Overall thoughts on the project. Like I said, the Baby sound is really consistent. It's on my offline on my Tidal app, but I'm not really sure how much replay attention this album is going to get per se, because it does sound similar to Baby on Baby and Kirk. But what I will say is whenever I hear the Baby on another track or see him on Instagram Live or see him on Instagram or see him anywhere and it's making me feel like, oh, I want to listen to the Baby, I will go to the album then. And because he released so many albums within a short time period and all of the albums are the same amount of time, they're all 13 tracks and they're not over 35 minutes of listening time, so you can kind of just throw them in and bop 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 bop, go from one to the other, and it's a nice little vibe. But what do you guys think about Blame It on the Baby album? Did you guys like it? Did you guys hate it? Do you guys like the way that he sticks with his sound? Are you guys ready to switch it up? Leave a comment down in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure that you go to my catalog and check out other album spotlights and reviews that I've done, along with Netflix series and movies and challenges and all that great stuff. Until I'm back with a new video, thank you so much for watching, and I'll check you guys out later.